Hey,
Hello, everyone.
hello, hello.
How's everybody doing this evening? We're back
And we're still black.
with some stunning information for our fellow subscribers and listeners. We kicked off with the first video back with a bang, and now we come with some more TNT. Drop some more bombs.
All right.
Ask a few questions for our listeners.
There you go. To make sure people hear okay. So
Yeah,
um mm, this topic is going to probably ruffle a lot of feathers. Um but we wouldn't be us if we didn't stretch and poke and prod and get people thinking.
yeah,
Um because really that's what needs to happen. A lot of us are so programmed to do and believe and think what we're taught that we no longer use our senses. So,
Well, if you're here, it wasn't meant for you to use your senses, your wisdom, your intelligence, your charisma, your gifts, your talents. If you're here
mm,
in this realm, um, for so many people in Christianity, it's hard to think that God was leave us or put us in a place where He wouldn't be. So we're gonna touch on some things concerning that as well. I gave a question the last video. If this is a gulf between us and heaven, a firmament, and God is in heaven. Some say seventh heaven. We used to hear that too in Christianity.
mm,
He's in seventh heaven.
right.
So that means he's not in this realm. So if there's a firmament between this and him, then he's not in here with us. So that's scary. We don't have no protection. We don't have no one to come to protect us, save us, watch over us. You understand what I'm saying? Or to come save us. Now, oftentimes we have, I don't know how many people watch certain YouTube channels where a couple of times Clinton's wife, Hillary, made statements about how many times they tried to destroy that
Crack the
firmament,
dome, yeah.
crack that dome.
Yeah. They
She
did.
said, "We trying to crack that dome,
Mhm.
and it's got a lot." She said, "There's a billions of cracks in it, and they trying to escape this realm. They know something that we don't know, or we don't want to know." And there's a sad part about religion that we don't want to know the truth because we think we have the truth. Let me set this off just a little bit.
Or something that sounds so far fetched
Yeah, it can't
that
be
can't
real.
be real. It
Can't be
can't be
real.
true. Right.
Like when we talk about these Bible characters, they can't find them. They're not buried here. They can't come up with any mummies or bones. None of the 12 disciples, they can't find them
Mhm.
if they were in this realm. They don't want to believe that this is a story of allegory. And the Bible, Paul tells you that, or was it Peter said, this is allegory. What I'm teaching is allegory. It's just a story. It's a novel. A book of people were having experiences. We want to believe this is the mouth of the Holy Ghost. We program. I was there too, so don't let me make you feel bad. I'm just telling you
Right.
that
And we're still working
we
on
if we
being
came through this. This
unprogrammed.
is our
Yeah.
journey. We still got some things that we need to fine tune in this journey.
But we know we're hitting on something because since that first video, We've been hit.
Big time.
Our throat immediately was
All of us in here got bad throat problems.
It was
nostril,
and we haven't even been out. So, the laptop want to be slow and acting funny. Things that we were searching couldn't find. It's been a crazy
few
couple days
since we done that first video.
But we're onto something because there was a time where we was on fire, and the same similar things would happen. We knew we was on something. So if you hear us smacking on these cough drops, just forgive us.
Yeah. We want to pull your ears. We want you to get you to thinking. Start using your own brain.
Right. And again, like we said on the last video, we're not saying we 100% on anything, but we're going to bring out stuff that's written that needs to be talked about. Because again, we don't want to believe stuff that's right in front of our face.
Yeah.
And there's evidence all around us. And we make excuses. And again, I believe a lot of people make excuses because they know if you pull their faith, they're like, then what we do?
Yeah, what's next?
And that spot it's
tender.
It's a very tender spot to be in when you get your faith pulled from you, and you seem to be out in the wilderness, wandering
aimlessly, because we didn't know what to do.
Angry, pissed, all that.
Didn't know how to treat each other. Who's gonna protect us? Who's gonna watch over us? Who can we call on now? Who can we pray to?
Right.
When you get that snatched from you, and you really come to reality that all this stuff that was been given to us has been always been a lie. And I know that it's gonna again. I'm trying to be, respectful and tenderhearted as well. But some strings just got to be pulled.
Yeah.
We got to crack some eggs to make a cake. You understand what I'm saying? Or make an omelet. Got to crack them. You can't keep them in the refrigerator. You got to break some eggs if you want an omelet.
Right.
You got to get up and go to work, but you need money. So this is basically just a metaphor for you got to do what you got to do. And this it's too late in the hour in this timeline to not know. I mean, at the age of 60, 70, 40, 45, 50, you need to know where you come from. Where you at? What is your purpose here? You got to want to know something. You just can't be just here thinking you just roaming aimlessly around and you work for 265, 70 years old and you bought all these cars and toys and you bought a house but you're still paying for that shit. Even after you die, they still want their money. Why are you here? Have you been sent here for an assignment? Have you been sent here to learn something? See, people think we just come here to live and die.
That's sad.
But you're scared to die to go to hell. You've been told hell was hell, burning fire, tormenting, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Yeah. You told that heaven was a place of gold and silver and mansions, cattle on 1,000 hills. This is what you told.
Streets of gold.
You was told also that God will never leave you nor forsake you. He's with you even unto the end of the earth. He left you. He put you in the firmament. He bounced. Because he ain't in here with you.
It brings me to mind of the scripture, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord.
Yeah.
So until you're absent from this body, according to that Bible,
You would never see him.
You and the Lord.
You ain't got
The
no
Lord ain't-
communication.
No. I mean, yes, the New Testament gives this the Holy Ghost and all the other stuff, but when you
Yeah.
look at all around you and the news, and reality is when you pray and nothing happens. And when the collective prays and it's hit and miss.
I'd like to know how many of you
When you cry out
that
and you get no results. Most people got something and they know in their gut, knowing that something is not right. But they continue to go with the status quo because they don't have an answer. They don't know what else to do.
this is another thing that kills me. Keep praying, baby. This person is 54 years old. Keep praying for them. They on drugs. Keep praying for them. Don't give up on them. God gonna do it. When? This fool been on crack for 20 years. When?
Wait, and the person is telling you that in a wheelchair, one leg cut off, diabetic, on oxygen.
Where's the healing of God at? And you've been going to church ever since you've been in that wheelchair and before that.
Yeah. Faithfully,
you
don't
bought your seat on the road. You don't help build that damn church. But you on dialysis. You serve God and cuss not one time. Quit everything.
And your heart is right and pure.
What my grandbaby got shot down last night. Wasn't you praying for that baby? That was on the corner? Why the effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man didn't avail of much? I'm gonna turn my plate down. I'm a fast. Yeah. All you're gonna do is fast from a plate of food, and that plate of food, you should have ate that shit. Because let me tell you something, when you pray for somebody, they gotta want to receive that. Your prayer, and that's just you wasting your mouth, your energy on prayer for somebody that don't want to be saved, that don't want God, don't want church,
and don't want your prayer.
And don't want your prayer. I'm gonna pray for you anyway, but you ain't praying for yourself because you ain't got a limb. Why did God take your legs? Why did He give you diabetes?
And even though you ate or drank stuff, you still are supposed to be able to take poison and it won't harm you. So it shouldn't matter about what you eat, what you drink. Because if it's poison, it shouldn't harm you.
Yeah, we wanna know what place is this?
Yeah.
Because after we done some digging, we found out this place is described as the place.
And we always used to say, hell ain't gonna scare us because this place it just like it.
Human trafficking, murder, rapists, incest, homosexuality, gender change. Everything is all out in the open now.
The wicked
it's prevailing.
They prospering.
They're prevailing. Mm-hmm. Look at Dwayne Wade's little son, 12 years old, 13 now. A girl. These celebrities. Magic Johnson's oldest son.
No, he older than that.
He may be what, 14, 15?
No, I think he's 18, 20,
okay,
19,
well,
19 now.
The one that's, whatever, how old he is.
Either way, he's
the fact of the matter is, look at this open stuff that is going on in the planet Earth. Where is God in all this?
Where's the justice?
Where's the judgment? Where's the punishment? Preachers having sex with other men's wives. T.D. Jakes partying with Diddy. You got full video with him. All these celebrities doing all sorts of stuff. Actors, actresses, football players, basketball players, non-actors and actresses, non-football basketball player. Everybody is living foul. You got the church folk living foul too. Y'all party on Saturday, Friday, and your asses is in church on Sunday.
And now they got cursing preachers.
Yes. Y'all having sex, y'all laying up with any and everybody. You're wearing dresses up in there that ain't dresses.
Mm-hmm.
They essences. Take the DRE off that shit, because there's no such thing as a dress no more. They don't wear bras up in there. They don't wear panties up in there. But y'all having service. Y'all churching. And y'all think y'all creator is pleased with all the... He ain't stopping nothing. He ain't going to stop nothing.
Yeah. And y'all reason is, well, Jesus covered it all.
That grace, that New Testament crap got y'all floating.
And you got a lot of y'all.
Please, I hear so many Christians
tricked.
calling themselves ministers. I work with them. They just cussing their butt off, cheating on their wives.
With members,
clearly,
with a member of the congregation.
Clearly tell you I'm out with another female. Bro, what you just telling me I need to come back to church?
We seen it all. And again, that wasn't enough for us to let go of the Bible. We just figured we just keep to ourselves and do ministry the way we believed it was supposed to have been done.
Mm-hmm.
Because we were the only a few that preached, and that's what I think, from Genesis to Revelation.
Yeah, we stuck against sin. We put our foot down on sin.
And those of us that preached from Genesis to Revelation, our churches was empty.
Blackball. Because we didn't compromise. We didn't join the group. But you see, you folks like church folks will say, you need to get back to church. God ain't the reason why you left. God still needs you. He wants you to continue to preach. Fuck that. Preach what? Continuous lies?
Not that New Testament.
Preach what? Preach what? The same stories over and over again? Preach what? What more revelation can you get from this book?
Because today's Bible, from book to book, is a contradiction.
All through it.
You can find a scripture that supports any lifestyle you live in. It'll support it right now.
Yeah.
It's been so tampered with.
Yeah.
And that's why when we talked about the last video, y'all got to learn. We all, I'm not going to say y'all, we all have to learn how to live by the Spirit.
By your spirit.
By our spirit. So
you got to hear
for yourself.
For yourself. But
because everybody's walk is not the same. Yeah. And that's why in that Bible, all those characters had different stories. Why? Because their walk was different. So why are you trying to emulate and do the same thing and take the same steps they took? Not the same walk. That's a different era. Them people died hundreds of years ago.
If they
but you're trying to do the same thing they did, think you're gonna get the same results. You can't.
No, this
it will never happen.
Please.
Those are stories and stories of good feelings.
No.
Of good stories of people that did certain things and they got good results and they got bad results.
We're gonna hit on the Sheol.
Yeah, we are, because
we're gonna talk about hell now.
Yeah, because and we talk about this often. It's so much stuff going on here. There's no justice. There's no peace. People whose hearts and minds are right going through the same as somebody. And then we know people who doing all manners of evil and crap prospering. Everything they touch prospers. So
and everything they make on movies is all about murder and killing. They plagiarize these criminals. They glorify these serial killers, murderers. They make movies. They have series. Y'all watch this.
And for us black folk, BT,
Y'all watching BMF.
every story is the same.
Power. Y'all watch that stuff. Christians watch this. Y'all like watching ghosts sexing on somebody and he's married.
Right. All the stories now, Tyler Perry stories.
Oh,
everything
he do now is
cheating,
homosexuality, all that.
Cheating, adultery,
all that.
Every power, or is about crookedness.
Everything is criminalized on TV now. Mm-hmm. BET is not even a homie channel no more. It ain't no wholesome about any channels no more.
No.
BET got you got BET. They show all this. What's this? What's these shows with that?
True stories?
No, them stories about hip hop and all that.
Oh, the reality shows, which are not really reality.
Atlanta hip hop of all New York hip hop of New York, all them different hip hop craps. Y'all watch that stuff. Y'all love that stuff. I don't even watch it. I'm not even Christian because it's nonsense.
Right.
You can hear these people talking about this stuff like it's something that's worth talking about. It don't give. Listen.
And not just the TV, the children nowadays.
The music.
Disrespectful.
The music.
People don't. I'm talking about 5-6-year-olds don't respect adults anymore. Your child can't even go to the corner safely anymore.
No.
So if this place is in the control of God and Jesus,
they ain't here.
Where's the results? Where's the evidence?
Where?
Because again, we know people that faithful, praying, hearts just right, and struggling, going through just like everybody else.
Having strokes.
But they eating healthy and they're exercising.
They having strokes.
Right. So
going into cardiac arrest, not even smoking, drinking, nothing. Preaching.
Right. So we're gonna get into the Bible. Old Testament.
Y'all, we're gonna get into y'all Bible.
Yeah.
Because it ain't mine.
Right. Because nowhere in the Old Testament, the scriptures we pull out made it very clear that there's life after the so-called body death, the physical death. It's not the end.
No.
And then when they describe some of the events and what it looks like, I'm sorry, it sounds like where we at right now.
Yeah, exactly where we at.
So our question is, could this not really be Earth? Could this really be Sheol? And they changed the name because Earth technically means
dirt.
Dirt.
Earth is dirt.
Hell technically means dirt. So we're saying, have we been tricked and lied to? Because honestly, if this is Sheol, it makes the most sense
to the T.
It really does.
I'm sorry.
It makes the most sense.
And let me tell you something too. A lot of these preachers y'all following and y'all sitting up under, they know it. That's why they taking y'all money like they do and don't have no sense of urgency, of fear, or nothing. They know.
The elites. My husband calls them the deletes.
They know.
They know the truth.
They know.
And that's why they do what they do, because they know that their only consequence is to come back to this place.
That's why they riding around in jets and Mercedes-Benz and Maybachs and y'all
without guilt.
And y'all are still struggling in a Ford. Your bills is not even paid. Mm-hmm. Listen to me, beloved. They know the truth. That's why they tell us not to question God or the Bible. Don't read certain books. Come out of the Old Testament.
When we were in Jacksonville, North Carolina, we stayed at a preacher's house, and we was on his case at that time. But now, gotta thank the man for giving us a question mark.
Listen.
He had all these different books that was not included in our canon.
Yep.
All the missing books that didn't get voted in.
Come on.
Our Bible.
The book of Naomi. Not Naomi, but what was Eve's
Lilith.
sister? Lilith. He had that thick book of Lilith.
Enoch. I mean, all these books.
All of them.
And we're going to touch on a couple of them that Christians don't deal with. Because
They
took a lot of stuff
and changed the wording and gave you what they want you to have. Because if those books was telling the book of Jubilee was telling everything.
Yeah.
What this place is, who the serpent really was. See, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That serpent, Satan, was telling the truth the whole entire time. He didn't lie not once.
And we have a video on our the ministry page.
Mm-hmm.
I might add it to this page as well. But this video is also going to be on our ministry page as well. And the video is, did Satan lie? Because he didn't.
He didn't.
Did not tell not one lie.
Not to him, not to Eve. Didn't lie to her not once. No. Then God said, who told you were naked? Why he had to ask that?
If he's an all-knowing, all-seeing God, he shouldn't have had to ask.
Who told you?
Matter of fact, he should have known before it happened.
If he put Satan in the garden,
he should have saw that coming. If he's omnipotent and omniscient and omnipresent, come on now.
Who told you you were naked?
See, we read this stuff and don't pay attention to it in detail because we're taught not to question.
No, don't question. Wait a minute.
We taught and told, don't read any other book. This Bible is all you need. How many times we've heard that? We used to preach that. This is all you need. You don't need to read no other books. And we were taught to tell people that because you want to keep them asleep.
He would know that you know good from evil. You have a conscience.
And if you question preachers, especially back then,
don't be conscious.
You'll get removed from the
church.
Don't
you have no conscience. Don't you have your own conscience? Don't you think for yourself?
Exactly.
Watch your mouth. You sit down somewhere, you learn something. You don't know nothing. These what these preachers will tell you.
So we're going to give you what the scriptures say, and we're going to break down some definitions. Because again, just by reading the definitions of these words, it did not say finality of the spirit realm, of the spirit being. No. Never once said that. And it never once said hell. Well, I'm not going to say never once because these new Bibles have been doctored.
Yeah, of course.
But we're going to get into it. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night long. I can talk about this forever.
You go ahead.
We can talk about this forever.
You can take the flow.
So, the Old Testament calls hell Sheol. Sheol is synonymous with pit, but the other one is oblivion. And that's what I want to focus on. Because oblivion, in the dictionary, means a state marked by lack of awareness or consciousness. The fact or condition of not remembering. Oblivion does not mean that's it.
Final destination.
It means your consciousness is gone. And how many people have heard Christians don't believe in reincarnation.
Yeah, well.
But
sorry.
To cycle back here.
Oh yeah.
Babies, super prophetic, super sensitive. And as they get older, they lose a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
They lose their consciousness. They lose their remembrance of their life before that current life cycle.
And your parents helped to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, your parents at the realm.
Mm-hmm.
So, just saying. Um,
Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying. Just
Go ahead.
so when we talk about death, because Sheol also is the underworld.
Mm.
Underworld means a world under a world. World under a world means it's still a world, it's still a realm. It
Mm-hmm.
still has life.
Yes.
It still lives.
Yeah.
Ever heard of people speaking to the dead? Have you ever had a dream or vision of a dead loved one speaking to you, giving you a warning,
Mm-hmm.
coming back to help you, knowing about events that they couldn't know about unless they're present? Prophecy is a lot of it is telling you or foreseeing something that's going to happen. That's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that spirit coming from?
Check this out. Before I got off of mainstream, social media, I saw Instagram where this white lady had her daughter in her hand. She said, "Please, y'all watch this." She showed her a picture of her grandmother.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
That baby went, "Ugh." And her mother asked her, "Who's that?" The baby said, "That's me."
Mm-hmm.
That's me. Her grandma came back as her daughter reincarnated.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all say that's far fetched, but that baby opened her mouth and said, "Oh." She grabbed the picture and put it like this. Her mother said, "Who's that?" "That's me." Clearly. And she asked her again, "Who that?" "That's me." Y'all gotta stop allowing some of this stuff to go across y'all. Talk about it's fire. That's bull. That's garbage. They don't
She
have.
was coached.
She was coached to say that. So y'all better stop that. Y'all don't know where y'all at.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all don't want to know. Y'all scared to know. Oftentimes, Christians don't want to know nothing because they think they're going to be judged for it.
Right.
If they become conscious of something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, baby, if you don't know where you at, you coming back to do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead, baby.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm looking for stuff while you're talking.
Sheol is here.
Mm-hmm.
You've been here before. You've been here many a times
Mm-hmm.
because you haven't gotten it right.
Right.
This is a place of teaching, of correction. This is school, baby.
And other religions, that's what they believe.
They,
They believe you cycle back
no,
until you learn what you're supposed to learn.
you won't go no further.
Mm-hmm.
You will not transition from here. You will repeat this place. You will not.
Christianity is
Yo,
the only main one
that won't tell you the
that
truth.
won't believe that.
They don't believe that. They cremate you. They take your organs.
Mm-hmm.
They're helping you not to come back. Trying to.
They try.
They try.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they want you back here. They've taken you away from here so you can come back. So you won't become conscious. That's their plan. Is to keep you from knowing the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Feeding us these food, all this stuff that kills us. They kill you early. They keep you medicated up. They keep you poisoned with this food. Animals we ain't got no business eating. Cows, you're not even supposed to eat them.
Right.
They're supposed to take care of the land. But hey.
Yeah, but we're gonna give you guys some scripture.
Yeah.
And meditate on it. Listen to the words they're saying.
Listen with your ears.
Your ears, not with what you've been taught.
Listen with
read it
and research.
Research it. The first scripture is Isaiah 38 and 10. 38 and 10. Mm-hmm. And this is where Hezekiah was told he was about to die.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I had thought I must depart in the middle of my days.
In the middle of his days.
I have been consigned to the gates of Sheol.
Okay.
For the rest of my years.
He's still alive.
It didn't say he's ended. He said, I've been consigned to the gates of Sheol
for the rest
of his years. This is why they don't want to do Old Testament anymore.
No.
Because it makes people question.
Yep.
And there's so many, just Google Sheol in the Bible. It's so many scriptures.
Wow, Sheol could simply be an elevated language for death. The reference to gates makes it sound like more than just a grave.
Even if it's the gates of hell, hell is just dirt. Hell could be just a realm. Earth is dirt. We told that earth means dirt. Hell means dirt. They tell us stuff in plain sight and we just gloss over it.
Right. Again, we don't read it like what it says.
Because we've been trained.
Lazarus was taken to the bosom of Abraham. It didn't say he was buried. It said the rich man was buried.
But the rich man was still talking.
But he was still alive.
So even if it's his spirit, he's still in a realm where he's still functioning.
He was sent to Sheol.
Excuse me. Yeah. Psalms 30 and 4. You brought me up from Sheol.
Preserve me from going down into the pit.
Verse 10. Because I guess it was skipping. What is to be gained from my death, from my descent into the chasm? Can dust praise you? Can it declare your faithfulness? The body goes, but that spirit goes to another realm, to another world. It's not the end.
No, it's not. So and he's not being tortured, or tormented in any of this. He's not weeping the gnashing of teeth. He's conversating.
Yeah.
And the rich man was conversating too. He wasn't weeping the gnashing of teeth. He had a full conversation with Abraham.
And we're just laying foundation. We're laying foundation. We don't need to do the descriptions of hell in the Bible because we've heard them already. Hell, fire, brimstone, all the other stuff.
No, we ain't talking about that.
Okay, because that stuff is already happening here.
That's happening here.
You can Google that stuff yourself, the description of hell in the Bible. Everything that's described, is described what's happening right now. Hellfire and brimstone, that could be a volcano. And when a volcano erupts, it spews out fireballs. Just saying. Weeping and gnashing of teeth. You could be freezing. My husband brought this up. You could be freezing. Your teeth gnashes. Your teeth chatters together.
Yeah, weeping and gnashing of teeth.
Some people that lose their mind. Yeah. They start gnashing
with their teeth
and stuff.
Yeah.
Everything described is already happening here.
Really, y'all, there's no pits of hell. Because if it really was, why are they making cities underground with trains? Whole cities are underground. bunkers. They hide in bunkers. They got whole houses, mansions underground. Y'all ain't been watching the news about these billionaires making bunkers, cities. Somebody, boy, they know something.
Right.
They know something. Ain't no hell. This one right here. This is what I
Right.
want to talk about here.
Let's go Ecclesiastes 9.
9 and 6.
Let's start with 5. I'm going to start with 5.
Go ahead.
The dead do not know anything, and that none of their personality, consciousness, or connection to the world continue after their death. 6. Their loves, their hates, their jealousies.
Stop for a second.
Go ahead. Okay.
The dead do not know anything, and that none of their personality, pay attention to what is being said, consciousness, or connection to the world continues after their death. You know what death means in this particular situation? They were removed from where they came from.
Right.
And they were sent, deprogrammed to Sheol. So you're not going to, here, you don't remember where you came from.
No.
You don't know who your creator is because you told that God is your creator. I feel this thing. I'm about to start preaching. Revelation just kicked in. I almost spoke in tongue. The dead. See, we dead now because we here. We're dead to ourselves, who we originally are, where we originally came from. We're dead to that. We no longer have no consciousness, no awareness, no personality, no connection to that world no more. Beyond that dome, that's where our real personality, connection, and all that is. In here, it's gone, baby. I feel the revelation of our overseers. That's it. It just kicked in.
That's it.
It just kicked in.
We don't know who we are. And they try to do everything in their power to keep us from knowing
I feel it.
Who we really are.
My breastplate just came on.
This is the place of unconsciousness. This is the walking dead.
We're the walking dead. That movie, the shows they making, they making fun of us. They making fun of you. Walking around angry. And they try to kill you. They're killing you. They showing you that they're killing you and you can't die. You're the walking dead. We're the walking dead. They're killing us and we will never die.
This is the place where we're sent to get it right. Not all of us, because some of us are here to use our gifts and to
bring you back.
Exactly.
To your rightful state.
Exactly. So it's not all of us. Some of us are here to help. Some of us are on a journey right now to be awakened to who we are so we can help those that we were sent here to help find their way.
And it's sad because a lot of us don't want this. People gonna be like, y'all crazy, these people fucked up. No, we're not. We said that we're dead too.
Right.
We're not negating us.
No.
We're dead. This is the place of Sheol. We are in hell. This is the dead place of the dead. Because your living is in your sleep where you can travel back. You can't go back now, but everything that you was stripped of, and you will sit here.
Go ahead.
Their love. Listen now. This is verse 9 of Ecclesiastes 9 and 6. Their loves, their hates, their jealousies have long since perished, and they have no more share till the end of time and all that goes under the sun. It's telling you where you at. I'm describing you. This is under the sun. That all that goes on under the sun, whatever it is in your power to do, do with all your might. For there's no action, no reasoning, no learning.
No
You
wisdom.
get no learning here, no wisdom
Nope.
in Sheol, where you are going. They telling you you're going there.
Everybody.
They snatched your wisdom, your jealousy, your love, everything. You nigga, they sent you here. They stripped you of your power. You don't come here with love. You had to get it back. You have to choose how to love. All this is you got to learn on your own.
Because love is an action.
You don't know how to hate. You was taught to hate. Jealousy, you was taught to be jealous.
Mm-hmm. We were taught everything.
No learning. They lied to you in school.
Right. So when they say
in college.
Yeah. So when they say no learning, no reasoning, they're talking about the true learning.
The true learning.
The true wisdom, the true knowledge. Because this stuff down here is a loop. This stuff down here is a lie. This stuff down here is to keep you here.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Listen. You want to move forward, or you still thinking of something?
I'm looking at something while you doing what you do. Go ahead.
No, I'm good.
It says here, on the other hand, many biblical texts accept that the dead knows things. The living think we know things. So they talking about up there, wherever we came from. In several texts, it says here, who can call on the dead and ask them questions? Who can? Listen. 1 Samuel 28, for example, tells the story of King Saul asking just such a necromancer to call on Samuel so he can ask him a question. So I guess he's using a teller or a summonser.
Okay, but
a sorcerer.
Right, but they're calling on Samuel.
They're calling on Samuel.
The dead is the end. The death is the end. How you gonna call on Samuel?
Hold on. So ask just such a necromancer to call on Samuel so he can ask him a question. Samuel appeared to her as he appeared when alive. An old man wrapped in a mantle. And his first statement to Saul is, "Why have you disturbed me and brought me up?" Now this could be allegory, but it's giving you an example. Okay? When Saul explained that he wants to know if the Philistines will win the battle, the next day Samuel launched into a diatribe about Saul's sinfulness that end with with 1 Samuel 28:19. Tomorrow your sons and you will be with me. Yah will also deliver the Israelites' forces into the hands of the Philistine. Clearly, Samuel knows quite a lot. Not notably, despite Samuel's description of Saul's sinfulness, Saul and his sons will all be in the same place as Samuel when they die, continue their existence.
Continue their
existence in an alive-ish state in the underworld. Here.
Samuel was a righteous man.
So evil and good are hanging together
in
the same place. So there's some evil folks here and there's some good folks here.
Doesn't it sound like where we at now?
Do that sound like hell to you? Do that sound like hell from from the book King James Bible? From the all sinners shall go to the lake of fire, but the good is there.
And Samuel knew what was going to happen. His gifts went with him. Because why? He was chosen to be one of the ones here on Sheol to help guide people.
Why you disturb me? Why the living calling on us? Now they talk about the people that left here and went back. Why are they calling on us? They try to contact. Somebody came to me and said somebody living passed on trying to contact me. So many of y'all would say that my grandmother came to me. Why is she trying to contact you? She's living. She gone back home.
Mm-hmm.
He or she gone back home.
Hopefully.
Hopefully they got it right and they still at home.
Right.
But they contacting you and the dead in Sheol. This is Sheol, y'all. Take a look around you. Stop getting up in the morning blind. Look around you. Get off that cell phone. Take them ear pods out your ear. Literally, put that PlayStation down. Put the blood down. Put that drink down. Go somewhere and find yourself. Stop letting these preachers preach to you all these lies. Learn. Go find out what is it. Because whatever he preached don't keep you all week. It keep you for the 2 hours that he had you in service. Because once you leave that service, you gonna wrap into the state that you was before you went to church. And that's all of the church, folks. I've seen it. I watched it. I experienced it. That salvation left when they left the door. When they gave their tithes and their offering. After they left that building, they weren't saved no more. They fighting. They cussing. They bumping Jay-Z in their car, pulling off. Oh, you don't want to hear this. Y'all faking church. Y'all playing church. I don't believe nobody that go to church is really a Christian or saved, so-called saved. And then nobody ain't gonna come and save you. You gotta save yourself. This walk about saving yourself. You better find out where you at and who you are and where you come from. That's what's more important right now than doing all that other stuff. Yeah, go to work. Half of these people that go to work when I'm driving on the express, I smell weed on the expressway. They going to work. It's 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. They chiefing. They destroying their brain before they even get to work. I know one cat right now. He drives the garbage trucks. He smoke weed while he picking up garbage. This is all day. He do this all day. And he put fake pee when it's time to do a drug test. I know a person like this. Let me say something, man. Since we came into this knowledge about ourselves, it hurts me that I wasted years doing things to destroy my timeline. Because this is your time to get it right. To find out who you are. This is your timeline. I destroyed my timeline so many times, they had to come correct it. Our overseers had to come correct it. updated. I could have destroyed a lot of other people's timelines. I wasn't even supposed to be in their life. I wasn't supposed to be dating them. I wasn't supposed to even be married to them. My timeline has purpose. My timeline has directions. My timeline has a plan for me. My timeline has who was supposed to be with me in my timeline. I corrupted that.
Because we have free will.
Free will. You ever saw the movies of multiverse? Batman, Superman, Flash, the Justice League with the multiverse? They was destroying timelines.
Mm-hmm.
They was destroying future events. Timelines. They was trying to go back and fix it. Or get it, stop it, and make it, correct it. But they couldn't. They corrupted it. Because we weren't supposed to be messing around in that timeline. Our timeline is for us. You better find your time and update and get it updated. Because if you're gonna do that, you're gonna keep coming back. You may not have the same name, you may not look the same, but you're gonna come back as a human being. Not no dog, no cat, no bird, none of that garbage. You're coming back as you. You're gonna repeat the same life. Again, you have a choice. This place here, okay, you may live in a beautiful home, you may have 2 or 3 cars. That's all right.
That's material
That's
stuff.
material stuff. That's to keep you distracted.
Mm-hmm.
So you won't do no
It
valuation on yourself.
And it keeps you loving it here to where you can come on back.
Yeah, because you want that.
It's a trick.
And you want that.
Mm-hmm.
You think they got these celebrities, ball players? They got them.
And it's not that we shouldn't want nice things.
No, we supposed to be prosperous now.
But what we're saying is that's not the focus. That shouldn't be the end all to be all. Your spirit, man, your soul is the most important. What profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul?
There it is.
Scriptures, they put a lot of truth in scriptures to give you hints to let you know. But we don't read it the way we need to read it.
I said I was gonna go back to preaching and just start doing on God stuff, not me.
Thankfully, we didn't. We couldn't do it.
And the first thing I heard, what profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What does it profit me? And that's when I said, you know what? I'm coming off social media. They don't profit me nothing. They don't bring no value to me. Being a preacher don't bring no value to me. Lying, stealing, deceiving people don't bring no value. I'm stopping people from getting to know who they are by telling them that God is the reason for their life, not themselves. Jesus is going to save you, going to restore you.
Ain't nobody coming to save you.
He's not going to do it.
You have to
got to do
yourself.
It. So what profit me to do it? Having money in my pocket, getting people.
We ain't trying to stay here.
That's dirty. I don't care what nobody say. You may not get judged or punished for it. It's still dirty. I just destroyed their timeline. I held them up. I controlled their timeline. You don't want to do that to nobody else or to yourself. You still here. You still here. You got time. You got timeline. You got a timeline. A lot of them cut theirs short because they chose to do certain things with their timeline. Gang bang, go out killing, shoot moms, and they got themselves killed and stabbed. They shortened their timeline. They corrupted it. That wasn't their timeline originally.
Listen, there's a reason why they want Christianity to be
The top of
the
the top
religion
of
for
the
around the
food
world.
chain.
There is a couple other religions that stumbled upon research that's dying, that predates Christianity,
Yeah.
predates Judaism, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It predates all that.
Yeah.
One of them is Mandaism, Mandaeism.
Mm-hmm.
It predates Christianity.
Yeah, and Mandyism, the world is the underworld located between Tybil, Earth, and is ruled by its king Leviathan, and its queen Ruha,
the mother of 7 planets
and 12 constellations.
I'm sorry.
So your solar system has been ruled, and your guess what? What are you, Sagittarius, Cancer?
But if the underworld, Sheol, has planets and constellations, I'm sorry, that sounds like where we are right now. See, this is why they want these old religions to be gone.
Mm-hmm.
These are books that you have to really dig deep and search for. That's why they don't want us reading anymore. Because it's too many, it brings too many questions. It has 7 planets and 12 constellations.
That sound like what? The solar system?
And it's funny because the Bible mentions the city of
Yeah.
And puts a twist on it.
And Leviathan is a serpent.
Right.
A dragon.
Which is what represents.
Yeah.
So they touch on it. They just put their own story to it.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm. They touch on it. And it was another.
I wanted to read that, babe.
Oh, go ahead.
It says here, the great dark sea of Suf lies in the world of darkness. Sea. Listen now, this is sea.
Now it has seas.
The great dividing river.
Seas and rivers.
The hit pond. Analogous to the river Styx in Greek mythology, separate the world of darkness from the world of light.
So it's a dome.
It's one of the regions of the world of darkness.
Well, there's a separation.
It's a separation. It's separate. You got day, you got night.
Right. You got the world of light, world of darkness.
Yeah. We going into the world of darkness right now. You see what time it is? I don't know where y'all at. It may be daylight where you at, but that's the world of light. And when we lay down here, we lay down now to the world of darkness.
That's just describing.
Yeah, I know. I got it. Okay.
So, the oldest religion, Hinduism.
Oldest.
They also talk about Sheol and hell, but they call it Naraka. They call it Naraka. They have the Vedas. That's what their scriptures are called.
And these avatars we in is to hold our soul.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do this is not good. This avatar is for this realm. You wasn't supposed to come here to party and use this body for what you're using it for. This avatar is just a shell to hold your soul so you can get yourself together. Because it has to be, your soul can't stay in this realm without this.
This body is for this realm.
That's it. This avatar is for this realm. That's all it's for. You going around looking good, and it ain't for you to put your, I mean, you supposed to look, but what I'm saying is that it's not all the purpose of it for. You had to come here and was put into a shell. That's why you came through your mother womb. She was the manufacturer, the assembly line for you to come out into that shell. That soul had to go somewhere until it could be produced. You're a product. You came out of this manufacturer. She had what you need to come here to do what you need to do. I'm talking about your mothers. Yeah, the dad has something to do with the seed, but she carried it. She created the body for it. And you was in water the whole time. You was immersed in water. She carried you 9 months. So she was your manufacturer. So you here to learn something.
Right. And the Narakas
Yeah.
and the Vedas explains that. Naraka is a place where souls are sent for the cleansing, for them to get their stuff right.
Get this
of their sins.
Yeah.
They're here to learn.
Yeah. Y'all think you're a place of torment. It's some of that is here.
It's your torment depending on what you're here to learn, what you did.
What you going through is what's in your mindset. Your mind is tormenting you because a lot of you want to know what your problem. Why me? Why I'm going through this?
Why my child got killed?
Yeah.
Why my child died?
I was asking why my mother got killed in a tornado.
Right. Why some people getting raped? Why kids getting slaughtered, shot? They haven't done anything. They barely live.
Trying to get you
because attention. In another life, we don't know what they were and what happened.
Yeah.
So study other books, other religions, because I promise you, it'll make you question this place even the more.
Jump past that King James. You could go other places.
Yeah.
You could question what you reading.
Come out that Bible.
And go somewhere else.
Because
find some
enough.
Not go somewhere, but find some other material.
It's out there.
That's going to help you to refresh you, refine you, and make you think.
To wake you up. Because you can be, your overseers are the spirits that's here to try to guide you through, to help you, waiting on you.
There's 72 spirits. Me and my wife saw.
Right, we
called on. We found out about these 72 spirits that in operation here right now.
We're gonna touch on that.
72 of them.
And another video.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with that the next one. We're gonna talk about those 72.
Okay.
Yeah, we coming at y'all.
The next one.
The next video.
Okay.
We going at y'all.
That's gonna be a deep discussion right there.
Yeah, we're gonna tell you what's in operation here.
But please know, just like there are spirits to help you, there's spirits that's assigned to this realm to keep you here, and from keep you fucking up, so you can continue to come back.
So you won't know who you are.
That's the best way I can put it.
But what's important think about what is so important right now. That you got to do this and this and that. I got to be with my girls. I got to be with my boy.
They want you to be so caught up,
so busy
down here.
So busy. We found out that. Listen, I found out what our assignment is. It's this.
And since we came to the decision and made it the declaration about this, Oh my goodness, it's been a little bit of hell around
Listen,
here.
but you know what? I'm down.
Mhm.
We in like Flint. Yeah.
It's a different type of attack.
Ain't no TVs on in this house except for my son. I don't even think his is on.
Nope, he listening to this in the other room.
Ain't nothing on in this house.
He's so excited that we back doing
Ain't
videos and
nothing
teaching.
on in this house. I came straight from work, ate my dinner, came straight in here. Drunk me some coffee. Because I'm full of stuff. Coughing and stuff.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere, fam. But hey, listen.
But research.
I got a spot on my
Yes,
shirt.
you sure do. And I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, what is that?
But
And you watch
listen,
this.
Hinduism is older than Christianity.
Yep.
Mandaism,
Older than
Christianity.
Christianity.
And some others we discovered older than Christianity. But they did not want us knowing.
And that Ethiopian Bible, older than Christianity.
Mhm.
You can't even go get that. That's in some kind of cave somewhere. They watched that book.
Exactly.
You can't even get the contents out of there.
Listen,
Them boys protect that.
when you make up your mind that you want to know the truth and you mean it with every fiber of your being,
Listen.
you will get the information that you need. You'll be guided to where you need to be guided, whether it be YouTube videos, us, or spirits, whatever. Bottom line is the spirit will open the portals
Mm-hmm.
so you can start hearing,
Mm-hmm.
dreaming,
Mm-hmm.
questioning.
Mm-hmm.
You do not want to keep coming back to this realm.
Study to show thyself approved, a workman that need not be ashamed, but rightly divided the word of truth.
It tells you to dissect that thing.
Test the spirit by the spirit. See whether
it teases you through the whole book.
Always.
It teases you. It's been making fun of us forever, but we don't do what it says. We don't.
Then it said, let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ's consciousness.
Listen.
Christ's consciousness is not Christ's mind. See the third eye?
Christ consciousness.
Christ's consciousness. They just said you lose your consciousness in here.
Mm-hmm. That's the real definition. And they give you the definition, but we just don't research it. When we had our ministry, we always tell people, don't just go by what we say. Go home and study for yourself. Again, it wasn't meant for us to prosper in ministry because that wasn't the truth. That was just a 5% of the truth with a lot of lie. Because guess what? Your oppressors, they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to be free. If this place was emptied out, they would have nobody to torture.
Nobody.
Do you think going to a 9-to-5 job every day to buy something that essentially should be free isn't torture and torment?
Water
Should be free.
Fruit, vegetables should be free.
But they destroy all the trees.
All the female trees are gone.
And they give you altered seed.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they're doing because they want you to be completely dependent and controlled. Air is free.
Real air. This ain't our air. This is fake air. I don't know what this is.
Right, because again, we wasn't doing nothing. We just happened to wake up sick.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't do nothing different.
And that sun don't help because it doesn't give energy.
No.
That's that fire and brimstone up there. That's the fire and we the brimstone. Seriously.
I didn't think about it like that, but that's good.
Y'all in the sun. Y'all don't even want to be in that sun. Negroes don't want to be in the sun now. We used to love the sun. Picnics, out in the water, pool back in the day. Now, black folks can't stand being in the sun.
And it drains you.
It drains you. It don't give you, listen.
It doesn't even really give you energy. So listen. Study. Question. We're bringing this to you. And some people will be like, nah, y'all wait. Okay.
Y'all reaching.
Listen. Oh, this is what I wanted to put.
Y'all reaching.
No, the description of hell. Look in the Bible. A place of excruciating misery. Okay, and death and destruction.
Sound like here.
Alienation from God.
Sound like here.
What else? A lake that burns with fire and sulfur. That sounds like volcano eruption.
It is a volcano.
It is.
And they say that's a real dragon that's doing all this.
Conscious torment.
Conscious torment.
That sounds like these mental people out here.
You conscious.
People.
Conscious torment.
Listen. Look up all the scriptures that talk about hell. And then ask yourself, does that sound like here? Your answer is going to be yes. And then all we're saying is research what other religions, because this is the only one that makes it a final place.
Oh, yeah.
Even though the Bible doesn't say that in the Old Testament, by the way. But because the spirit continues.
Oh, you don't die.
But other religions believes in redemption.
Oh, we talked to a Jewish priest.
Right.
He told us, yeah, you come back here. This reincarnation. And there's a purgatory. The Roman Catholic believe that.
We the only mainstream religion that contradicts all the other religions that predate ours. We're the newest religion. And this religion, they slaughtered and killed millions so they can obey this one.
And threw your kids in the burning.
So
y'all didn't read that?
So
they sacrificed your children.
People that don't want to die, of course they're gonna say, okay, I believe it because I don't want to die. I don't want my child to get killed, so I'll follow your religion.
Killed your firstborn, huh?
And guess what? It's a written historical fact. And we knew this when we was preaching, but we just
negated it.
Because we was taught this is it. And we're taught obedience to our parents and our leaders. And if we questioned, we were outcast, shunned, and said we was going to hell.
Yep. God gonna get you.
So my thing is
fear.
Fear got most of us
fear
in it. And afraid to leave.
Uh-huh.
And we talked to another couple. They didn't want to leave it because they was like, so what would I do? So I pray and it means nothing. No reason. I mean, and it's a scary, listen, it's a scary place.
And they haven't been getting no results.
When they do pray.
And they'll come to us, why?
So why y'all prospering? Why? Because we let
y'all left church and y'all prospering. How y'all get this house? How did y'all get that good job? How does that hard?
Listen,
God didn't do it.
Listen, no, not your God didn't do it.
No.
That's the difference. The God of this realm.
Y'all gotta understand that y'all creator ain't here. He told you he left.
And God is just a title. There's so many names of gods, entities, overseers. Listen.
He said he repent that he made you. I repent I made y'all.
We skip over so many scriptures. Anyway.
Okay.
Y'all, we're going to get up out of here because we promised we was going to not do these extra long videos.
But it happens.
It does. Because it gets
We
good.
can't promise you that. And she needs to stop.
I said we was going to try.
We ain't going to try. We ain't going to try. We on our assignment. We here.
Okay.
We getting ready to be released from these workforces. We're going to be here full time. So we just preparing ourselves.
All right.
That's all that is.
Y'all need to prepare yourself because
We getting ready to get our resources so we can do this on. We're gonna have a podcast and everything. We are.
I got you.
We're gonna have us some bigger mics than this.
Okay, bye.
It's gonna be nice. We're gonna get y'all live. Y'all gonna come on live. We're gonna talk.
Listen, Mr. Spot.
I mean, don't talk about my shirt. I don't care. I ate something.
Listen. Be mad at us, hate us, it don't matter. But you heard it.
No, don't hate us.
No, I'm just don't hate us.
Don't be mad.
But you
be mad enough to go find out what you're supposed to need to find out. That's be mad about that. Be mad at yourself.
Ain't nothing y'all feeling or experience that we ain't walked.
We haven't done it. Trust so this is not to judge y'all, smack y'all, slap y'all.
This was a
and tear you down.
This has been a 15-year journey.
Listen, this ain't about jumping on you.
And when we say 15 years, we're talking about a journey. We started leaving Christianity 2018,
17, 18. Mm-hmm.
So I corrected. We started questioning. No, we started questioning in 2011 in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, that was.
We started our questions in 2011.
They were doing some dirt to us.
And then the books got introduced to us, and then we
we went to Florida. We started. Right. They did some dirt to us in Florida.
Right, but I'm saying, but we started questioning.
Then we went to Atlanta, to Huffman.
But I was talking about our faith.
I'm just saying.
I wasn't trying to name names either.
I don't give a flip.
Anyway,
ain't like they're gonna see this.
2011, we started to question our faith. We've been questioning in church, but we started to question our belief in our faith. 2011 with those other books.
Yeah.
So,
gangster.
And the book of Enosh just really blew it wide open.
Yep.
And it speaks about hell in there too. The 4 rooms. Go read it. Listen. We love y'all.
Take your time too.
Yeah.
And when you start finding this stuff, take your time and research it. Don't rush fast through it.
Yeah.
Let it get back in your consciousness. Let it get back in your soul.
Right. And everything we said, look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up. Please. Cross-reference with other books.
And see that ye love one another. Come on here with love.
Because we don't mind questions. Don't mind at all. Because we're all here to grow.
We angry at this foolishness here. Not y'all. We angry that we didn't know better.
True. But we're thankful that we now know. And we're waking up.
And we're going to keep learning.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to keep receiving from our overseers.
Yep. So.
Yes.
Until next time.
Much love, family.
Yes, yes.
Be breezy. Peace.